Good evening. Good evening and welcome. I'm Joel Thompson, and I'm the principal here at Mount Lebanon High School. It is my pleasure to welcome all of our students and parents of the graduating class of 2028 to our annual curriculum night. This is an exciting night, as our high school programs have the opportunity to demonstrate the wonderful curricular offerings we have here at Mount Lebanon High School. Our well-rounded high school programs provide students the ability to learn and engage in the most relevant curricula, receive instruction from an experienced and supportive faculty, and participate in fine arts, athletics, and other activities that set the bar for excellence in Western Pennsylvania. All of this happens in our state-of-the-art facilities. To our incoming ninth graders, let me simply say, I know you are in store for a truly wonderful high school experience. From the engaging and rigorous curricula to the myriad of extracurricular opportunities, you will have the opportunity to foster lifelong friendships and interests and find peer groups who create wonderful memories along the way. To our parents, please be assured that your children will participate in a challenging and thoughtful high school program with a lot of support along the way. Tonight is an opportunity for you to get an overview of our academic requirements and to learn about the superb course offerings that we have here at Mount Lebanon High School. While course offerings are more limited for ninth grade students, there are still important decisions regarding course selections that you will need to make regarding your soon-to-start ninth grade year. Unit 3 Principal, Ms. Mintzmoyer, and I, along with the directors of the STEM Academy and our Global Studies program, will spend the next 40 minutes here in the auditorium providing a brief overview of our academic program and general requirements for ninth grade students. At the conclusion of our program, you'll have an opportunity to meet with teachers from each department and to ask questions, review materials, and hear about each department's program in more detail. I wanted to note that a copy of tonight's PowerPoint is included in the handout that you received as you entered the auditorium. The other handout is a list of the classrooms and areas within the building designated by department where faculty and administrators will be available to answer your questions about individual courses. Our 2024 and 2025 course catalog, which was distributed to each 8th grade student earlier this month, is also available on the high school website. We also have a virtual course catalog that includes slide presentations and videos explaining the courses that we offer. The course catalog contains the names and contact information for the administrators and department chairs, which you see on the screen right now. If you have any questions about our curricular program, please do not hesitate to contact any of the individual principals or department chairs on the screen. This evening is one component of our multi-part transition plan for our incoming ninth grade students. Part 1 centers on ninth grade scheduling, which included the high school counselors visiting each middle school earlier this month to meet with students. It also includes tonight's program, as well as the online course selection process. The course selection window begins tomorrow at 8 a.m. and closes at 8 a.m. on February 13th. This is an open process. Enrolling early does not change your chances of getting classes. So anytime you are able to select courses within that window is great. Part 2 of the transition will include a separate orientation program for students and parents in August before the first day of school, where all ninth grade students will visit the high school to meet with administrators, key faculty, and some current high school students. They'll also receive a tour of the high school building. A separate parent orientation will occur in August before the start of the year. Part 3 of the transition to ninth grade will occur during the 2024-2025 school year. This will include a grade level assembly, the the first week of school to go over additional expectations and school procedures, as well as monthly ninth grade orientation activities that are part of our ninth grade transition program named Link Crew. We are very proud of our Link Crew program and the success we have had helping to transition incoming ninth grade students to the high school. Through the guidance of faculty sponsors, dozens of specially selected and trained 11th and 12th grade students serve as link leaders to work with and mentor our ninth grade students in their first year at the high school. As I mentioned, there will be a ninth grade orientation in August prior to the start of the school year, followed by a Link Night, which is an informal social event in our gyms with fun activities and an ice cream social to give students a chance to get acclimated to the high school. There's a Link Crew tailgate before one of the football games in the fall, and then as the semester ends, we hold our annual Cocoa and Cram. This is an optional evening program near the first semester exam dates in January, where ninth grade students can come and study alongside faculty members and link leaders. Students are able to, along with studying, enjoy hot chocolate, pizza, and other snacks. The heart of the Link Crew program is contained in the monthly in-school meetings with our ninth grade students and the 11th and 12th grade link leaders. These events take place during a 20-minute extended homeroom. The activities include icebreaker games to get to know your fellow homeroom members, and lessons that help students consider how to prioritize time and properly study for tests and quizzes, for example. I know you will find this a valuable resource. I'd like to share a bit about our school day here at the high school. The day begins at 8 a.m. and ends at 3:03. All students start their day in a homeroom period from 8 o'clock to 8:10. It is important to point out that students have the same homeroom teacher for all 4 years in high school. Students will also be assigned a school counselor that they will have for all 4 years, and their unit principal will be the same for all 4 years. We have 3 unit principals who are assigned to students based on the alphabet. So while we do not have teaming at the high school as they do in the middle school, there will be 3 key staff members who will be the same throughout your 4-year high school career to help guide and support your student and your family through the high school. Students are scheduled for 8 45 to 46-minute periods, and one of the 8 periods is a lunch period. Lunch is a full-length class period. All students must have a lunch, although some students do elect to take band, orchestra, or choir as a non-credited class during their lunch period. So they eat first, and then they participate in the class afterwards. Of course, those 3 classes are also offered for credit throughout the day. We have 6 minutes that we allow students to travel between classes. Supporting our wide-ranging academic program, we have comprehensive student support system that includes services for students with special needs, programming for students qualifying for gifted support, and for protected handicapped students with 504 service agreements. These support programs are needs-based, using specialized interventions and student achievement data along with progress monitoring. Our special education department chair and special education teachers are available tonight to answer any questions that you may have. Before I turn things over to Mrs. Mintzmoyer, I would like to once again, on behalf of the high school faculty and administration, welcome you to Mount Lebanon High School for our annual curriculum night. It is now my pleasure to introduce Unit 3 Principal, Mrs. Hannah Mintzmoyer.
Good evening, everybody. As Dr. Thompson just said, my name is Hannah Mintzmoyer, and I am the Unit 3 principal here at the high school, and I am here to talk through some of the nuts and bolts of the scheduling process. Scheduling obviously occurs each year with support from counselors and teachers, but it's important to have the big picture in mind and understand the basic graduation requirements when you're selecting your courses starting for 9th grade. Credits most easily translates to semesters. So each year-long class provides the potential to earn 2 full credits. Students are required to take 4 years or 8 credits of English. They are encouraged to take 4 years of science, social studies, and math, but only 3 years are required. Health is a state requirement and is taken in 11th or 12th grade. Physical education classes are year-long classes that meet 2 days a week in 9th and 10th grade, earning 0.8 credits each year. Only PE 9 and PE 10, or Dance 1 and 2, count towards this physical education requirement, but there are other PE options that are available for elective credit. Students must take at least 1 semester of practical arts, which includes courses in areas like business, computer science, tech ed, and media arts. Students must also combine arts, which includes courses in the fine arts, family and consumer sciences, and technology education, with humanities, which includes certain social studies electives and world language courses at a level 3 or higher, for a total of 4 credits. Rounding out the total of 43.6 required credits are an additional 10 elective credits. Students in 9th grade will have some version of the following classes: English 9, the social studies semester courses, which are American political and economic systems and the history of Western cultures, math, chemistry, which includes 1 day of a chemistry lab, and PE. For 9th grade students, 1 period per week will be that chemistry lab, 2 days will be PE, and the remaining 2 days will be a study hall. Students must be scheduled for a lunch, and then we'll have 2 remaining spots to fill with electives, which could be music, language, arts, or anything else you might be interested in. Starting with our incoming 9th graders, the class of 2028, there will be an update to the AP and honors weight values for those who earn a C. For an honors course, the weight changed from a 2 to a 3, and for an AP course, the weight changed from a 2 to a 3.5. We hope that this adjustment enables students to challenge themselves and recognizes their achievement in a rigorous course. It does remain important that students consider their interests, strengths, and outside commitments when considering their course load to ensure a valuable, challenging, and maintainable learning experience. That balance is really important. Before you begin registering for courses, you should review the course catalog and watch the 9th grade course selection videos on the school counseling page of our website. Remember, as Dr. Thompson mentioned, there is no advantage to scheduling first. This is not a priority registration system. The only thing that matters is that you have entered your course requests by February 13th at 8 a.m. The system will open tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., and you will be able to log in and submit your requests at that time. To do so, you will log into the Student Power School dashboard and select Class Registration on the left-hand side. You can see that icon that you're looking for on the screen. You may also make multiple changes to your selections throughout the selection window. So even if you click Submit, you can go back in and make changes all the way through February 13th at 8 a.m. Parents and guardians, we encourage you to review your child's selections before they are submitted. The master schedule is built based on these requests, and it's very difficult to change at a later time. So please take some time, make your choices intentionally. When you log in to submit your request sometime in the next week or so, you will be able to see teacher recommendations. Please speak with your current teacher if you have any questions about their recommendation or are thinking about taking a course other than what they recommend. Students can sign up for courses they were not recommended for, but keep in mind, in early March, the parent or guardian will be required to complete an override form to maintain enrollment in that course if their child was not recommended for it. You can see up on the screen there, lunch is already requested for all students. To make sure for our 9th graders, it is in the system. To enter a request, you click that teeny little pencil icon over on the right. It's either next to the red exclamation point or next to that green check mark. Once you click on that little pencil, you will see this screen and can choose courses. Be sure you look at all pages. It's easy to miss courses listed on the subsequent pages. If you have any questions about scheduling, your school counselor is a wonderful resource and would be happy to help you. One more note about the screening process for enrolling in an honors or AP class. If you request an honors or AP class that you were not recommended for, a screening committee comprised of your counselor, the courses department chair, and your unit principal will review your academic performance, standardized assessment scores, writing assessments, and teacher recommendations to make a determination of enrollment. Keep in mind that parents always have the right to override this decision using the override form and process in early March. One additional option for our incoming ninth graders to consider is Parkway. Parkway Career and Technology Center is an excellent opportunity for Mount Lebanon students to gain hands-on skills and trades that aren't offered through traditional high school coursework. Ninth grade students who attend Parkway will do so in the morning with transportation offered to and from the high school. They will return for the start of fourth period and have their lunch, English, social studies, math, and PE courses in the afternoon. Their chemistry requirement is satisfied through their coursework at Parkway. Parkway offers 16 programs that provide students with skills that lead them to a wide variety of post-secondary opportunities. If you have an interest in learning more about Parkway, there is a representative here tonight in Center Court who will be able to answer all of your questions. Now, please welcome Mrs. Julianne Slogic to talk about our Global Studies program.
Good evening. May I be the first of many teachers here in the building to welcome you to our neighborhood. We are always excited to meet our incoming ninth graders here, and we hope that you find the places and spaces and classes and activities in the building where you belong, that there will be many of them and that your years ahead will be surely exciting. I am a teacher here in the social studies department. I also head the social studies department. So hopefully I will see many of you in room C308 later this evening. I also run the Global Studies program here, where we are focused on developing globally literate and engaged citizens. And this is an effort that's made not only by myself, but by the teachers in our department, as well as the World Language Department and many other spaces in the building. We do this by targeting a key curriculum, like our Honors International Studies classes, as well as Global Studies, Anthropology, Comparative Religions, and many other globally oriented curriculum in the building. We provide many extracurricular programs through the Global Studies program and also with affiliate clubs and well-established programs, for instance, like Model United Nations. And always we're looking for innovative and exciting programming that will help our students to excel both here at high school and beyond. One of the main ways that we do this is by working with key partners. A lot of these key partners are here in the Pittsburgh region, but also some extend well beyond. We have a sister city school in Vietnam. We have worked with international programming to introduce students to new languages that we may not offer here, such as Arabic. We have a humanitarian component to our Global Studies program that is the LIGHT initiative. That is a regional collaboration that's occurring in many districts in our region. We also offer opportunities to have international dialogues with schools around the world. We partner with the University of Pittsburgh. For instance, right now I'm working with a group of students on the international marketing competition, as well as I collaborate with a business teacher too in that program. And the list goes on and on. Students who are involved in the Global Studies program have an opportunity to select. It's an a la carte menu, all of the various programming that's available. And it's a program that we're really quite proud of and excited to see to continue to flourish. There are multiple ways to be involved in the program. We know that not everyone may want to work towards full program participation, so students can choose to be involved in level 1, 2, and then the highest level of the program is to be working towards the certificate, which is recognized at the time of graduation and also is noted on a student's high school transcript. If you are thinking that you'd like to have more information or that you have questions about the Global Studies program, there's contact information here, and you can reach out to me, if not tonight, anytime that you're interested. And now I would like to welcome to the stage Mrs. Meir. She is our director of the STEM Academy here at the high school. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Susan Gillette Meir, and I'm the STEM Academy Director here at the high school, and I am thrilled to tell you more about the STEM Academy and the opportunities that await your children. The STEM Academy is a program that helps our kids learn about careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It provides so many different enrichment opportunities for those students that have that passion within these fields. So what does the STEM Academy do in order to help these students learn about these STEM careers? We take field trips to different places. We've gone to learn about animal care careers at the zoo. Next month, we're going to be going to some medical laboratories to learn about careers within the health fields there. Our students are encouraged to take certain coursework that helps them learn more about the skills that would be needed for these types of careers. We encourage our students to do STEM professional interviews. That doesn't mean they're being interviewed by STEM professionals. That means they're doing the interviewing and learning more about the careers in a one-on-one setting. Our students will do shadowing experiences in the areas of their choice. Again, they may be focused on more of the science or biology or chemistry. Another student might be focused more on robotics. Whatever their tastes are and their passions are, that's where we're going to direct them. In the STEM Academy, we offer speakers. We bring them in for symposiums, and we invite anyone in the school that's interested in learning about that particular career to come and listen and interact with those STEM professionals. And I should put a note in, if any of you parents here tonight are STEM professionals and you work in a place that would welcome a field trip, please email stem@mtlsd.net because I would love to connect with you. Any information that comes across my desk about contests within the STEM fields gets funneled to the students, and we provide opportunities for the students to possibly do summer workshops or summer programs. The benefits of the STEM Academy, the number one benefit is that they learn about STEM careers. If they learn more about what's out there, maybe they're going to find something they love, or maybe they're going to find some things that they decide, wow, I thought I wanted to do that, but I don't want to do that after all. And that's a great thing too, because it steers them more toward their career goals. It also provides enrichment opportunities for the students that really, again, I keep using this word passion because these students have that passion in these areas, and we want the students to really be driven by their interests. It also really will help them learn more critical thinking and problem solving and collaboration when they are learning more about these careers and kind of going in that direction. And it helps them connect with STEM professionals. I have a student that is finishing his sophomore year at college that actually pursued the STEM Academy at the highest level, and he is going to be doing an internship this summer with someone that he shadowed his senior year. So it does make some pretty good connections within our Pittsburgh area. There are 3 levels of participation. There's so much similarity with the Global Studies program. 3 levels of participation. The first level is when they are interested in taking advantage of the so many STEM electives that we have here at the high school. Level 2 means that they are not only interested in those classes, but they really want firsthand knowledge about the field trips, going on the field trips, or all of those enrichment opportunities. If you're a student you're a parent tonight, maybe you have an 8th grade student and they're thinking, I think I want to be level 2, we're going to show you how to do that. They just have to join the Schoology course for level 2. Now, level 3 is for students at the end of their sophomore year. They start to get serious about the STEM Academy and they say, I would like to pursue more with the STEM Academy, and they go through one of these 2 paths, biological sciences or technology. And what they have to do is they have to do 5 things to get the certificate for the STEM Academy and get recognized on their transcript as well as at graduation. Those 5 things include, number 1, they'll have to take certain coursework and maintain a 3.0 GPA within either the biological sciences or the technology track. Number 2, they'll have to do a STEM career independent study of their choice. So if, again, they're interested in robotics, they're probably going to do an independent study with robotics. If they're interested more in chemical engineering, then they're going to do an independent study on that. 2 other things that they have to do are shadowing experiences, both one junior year and one senior year. And the last thing that they have to do is 8 field experiences and reflections to learn about these STEM careers. I have, Mrs. Slogic and I run these 2 programs, and we have seen these programs really spark such interest in students. They come out of these going, I had some opportunities I never had before. So you really want to have your student, if you're a young student, you want to definitely be at level 2. And then as you approach the end of your sophomore year, we want to get you to level 3. So I know you have a printout of these slides. So if you, again, are a parent of an 8th grader and they're like, you know what, I think I want to be part of that STEM Academy and go on a field trip my freshman year or hear about these speakers, please have them scan this and it will give them directions how to join the Schoology course. And if they join it tonight, that's fine. But please note that they can't go on the field trips until they're here at the high school. So if you have any questions about the STEM Academy, please email me at stem@mtlsd.net. And make sure you provide your student's name and graduation year so that I can better address your question. Thank you very much. Dr. Thompson.
So thank you again to Mrs. Mintzmoyer, Mrs. Slogic, and Mrs. Meir for their explanation this evening. A special thanks to all of you for attending this evening. As you can see, our high school program offers many opportunities for students to learn and grow, and we look forward to our newest students reaching their full potential. This concludes our presentation this evening in the auditorium. The final slide shows the location of some of the classes for the rising 9th grade students. As a reminder, representatives from Parkway West Career and Technological Center are also located in Center Court to answer questions. Center Court is also where our elective fair is, where you'll be able to see many of our elective course offerings. Lastly, Mr. Hiladio is available outside of the library to answer any Schoology questions that students or families may have. Again, thank you for your attention this evening. Have a wonderful night.